Alright there, pal, my name is Steven, also known as the Effing Scotsman, and... oh boy, welcome to Final Fantasy VIII, one of my favourite games of all time, and guess what? I'm going to play it through for you lot. Yeah, you, I'm pointing to you. Jeff. So yeah, no faffing about, let's jump straight in, and I'll see you after the cutscene. Still one of my favourite intros to any game ever. I love it. For a late 90s game, it holds up incredibly damn well, that has to be said. Also, for the record, I'm not playing this on an emulator, I'm playing this on my PS3, which is why it's kind of widescreen, so yeah, just let you know. I'm trying not to do any emulated games, I prefer doing the real thing. How you feeling? Considering that my face got slashed, my head hurts. Yeah, well, no kidding. To you. Boo. Right, what shall we name him? Yeah, we're gonna name him Zack. Why? Because I tend to name my male characters Zack, and I don't know why. I kinda like naming if I'm being honest. So we'll go with that. Plus Squall looks more like a Zack than a Squall does, so if that makes sense. That Seifer's a big mean jerk. Okay, quest this is. His injury's not serious. My face got slashed in half. Well, hello to you as well. Alright, bye. Did she just have a little orgasm? What? This game's not for kids, people. Keep it away. The field exam? I was not aware of this. I guess we're doing it anyway, so, bleh. She better not be talking about the scar. Oh, we're playing the jinxing game now. Yeah, what is so funny? Cause I'm like, we just met. Yeah, what? I was about to say what he said, but that's it. You're on the list now. A list that I shall not disclose because reasons. Anyway, let's get a look at this Balm garden. It looks lush. I like it. Why are real schools never like this? Just please someone answer that for me. It would be so cool. But no. We get crappy little like bloody square and rectangular buildings. Boring. Morning quests. Yeah, I was still made not aware of this. Yes. Why was I not made aware of this before? Okay, don't answer that. That's right, you slam the table. Oh, where's this going to end up, huh? Giddy goo? And all that jazz. So, hi. What's up? Fire cavern? Is that a euphemism? Yeah, what he said. I was about to say nothing. Do we need to get going? Okay. In fact, come to think of it, we need to grab something, so yeah, let's go back. As far as I know, you don't actually have to do this. You get your things at the front gate anyway, but playing it safe. It's been a while. What things is it, Steven? Yeah, you'll find out. Turn on the power. Right. Uh-huh. Cool, we now have 2 girlfriends. I'm just kidding. These are called Guardian Forces. These are basically your summons of Final Fantasy VIII. Think, like, in this one, Quasicult, that's a thunder-based summon, and Shiva, as you know, is a ice-based summon if you played the past games before. But we're not gonna go with this name for Quetzalcoatl. We're going to go with something else. And there's only one possibility. Ah, yes. Perfect. As for Shiva, she could stay Shiva. It's a cool name. Right, so this is the little tutorial menu. You can basically get well, it's pretty self-explanatory. So we've got control explanations, we've got battle explanations, online help, but this is a PS1 game, so it's online all this bloody time. Nah, I digress. Anyway, card games. Yeah, so there's a card game in this, which is incredibly damn addictive, but we'll get to that later. Tests, we'll also get to that later. Reviews, part of the test. Icon explanations is, well, that. Information, that's like more reading material you can go through and whatnot. It's pretty cool if you want to go through it, but for the most part we're not going to bother with that kind of stuff, but I will explain things as we go along. Right, run to the door. Oh boy, I sure hope no one bumps into me. Oh, look at that, someone bumped into me. We're not even gonna ask. So, hi? Who are you? Yep, unfortunately for you. Nope, don't have the time unfortunately. Sorry. Potential character we might see again in the future. Spoiler alert. In actual scenes, what that does is it shows you the main locations, but for the most part you go to the front area, like the main hall. There's a little panel there you can access, and it shows you the locations of each area. In fact, you can see some in the background up here. Like there's a path to the left and there's a path up to the right there, or up the top rather. So yeah, talk to this guy. And we get cards. Not cards, but cards. Because Scotland. Yay, cards. These are exactly not the best cards we can ever have, but that's a good start. Let's take a look at them. They could be a lot worse. In fact, no, they are worse. So, yeah, we're not going to do anything too major with those cards just yet. We're going to wait till later. Right, onwards. And downwards. So yeah, this is the panel I was talking about. Like, if you took that girl to show her around the garden, you would just come to this basically. If you actually examine it, you can see all the areas you can go to, and this is like a little shortcut. So if I wanted to go to the dormitory, if I press X right now, which I'm not going to, it would just teleport me straight to the dormitory, which is pretty handy. But we're not going to do that, we're heading out front. Right, hello man, bye man. Right, big empty area. You feel like for a school this place should be a little bit busier, but no, it's not. Who'd have thought? Well, there's some students there, so that's something. Ooh, what's that? What's this? Ah yes, draw points. Right, okay. You can probably imagine I was just joking around when I said what is that? But what are draw points? Those are places where you can get magic basically, but we'll get to that later. Again. Okie doke. Also, you've changed your outfit. You're looking smashing. Girlfriends give us strength. The stronger the girlfriend, the stronger we become. What's become our girlfriend? Actually, we're not going to bother with the tutorial. What I'll do is, I'll explain it on the fly, in increments, so no one gets a little too overwhelmed. I'll explain everything that I do, just to make it a little bit easier to watch as well. Yes, everything's fine. Yep, ready to go. In fact, before we end this one, what we're going to do is junction. She's got magic, and that's got spirit. Right, okay, so we'll give Pikachu to Quistis. Right, so these are the abilities, right? Basically, without a Guardian Force, we get nothing. In fact, I'll show you an example. In fact, you can see it on Quistis' screen. See right there on the right where it says command, it says attack. If you don't have any GFs selected, that's all you get. And you do basically no damage. But if you junction a GF, without setting abilities, you also just get attack, but you can actually junction stuff, i.e. magic, to attributes. But as for junction actual magic to your attributes, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. For now, let's just set our GFs, and our abilities obviously. So, the main ones that you want to go for are Draw, GF, and Item. You need the Draw ability so you can go to those draw points and obviously get the magic from each thing, or draw them from enemies when you're in battle. GF is obviously just a summon the Guardian Force, and Item uses an item. Magic, now, I won't lie, there's only 1 or 2 cases where we need to use magic, but that's not until a little bit later in the game when we get some better magics. So, these are the 3 you want to use right now. Right, I believe that does it. So let's head out. And we're on the world map now. I believe this is the quickest that a Final Fantasy game gets in the world map area. Not 100% sure, but here's the whole area for you. As you can see in the map, we're sort of like in that little middle bit, so it's not a massive area to explore, but for a starting area it's not too bad. But we'll get to the other continents and what that later. That's a town over there, but again, we'll get to that later. However, our destination is over this way. Once the camera slowly turns around, that little cave up there, that's where we're going, but thing is, we're going to leave it for now, so we'll get to that part, we'll get to that cave, sorry, in the next part. So thank you for watching. If you liked what you've seen, please consider hitting that like button, or don't if you prefer, and I'll see you in the next one.